Y'all doing, commanders? I have one of the worst summoning experiences. I mean, Diao was there guaranteed, so it made it kind of worth it. But I mean, at the end of the day, I was going for Rosalia, and I did this right pretty much as GVG started, so yeah, it's just basically this is coming past. I can't remember exactly how bad it was. All I remember is it was super bad, so we're gonna go through this together and I get to experience the pain again. So it's pretty much about 100 in, 130 in, so I decided to pull on the Rosalia banner first, and I also had a whole bunch of divines, and yeah, just didn't work out for me, you know? Just one of those times they just wouldn't give me. I mean, they gave me Valesi, but as soon as I got Valesi, I knew something was wrong. I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it was going to be a fight. But usually you can get a hop on the divines, but man, the divines just not good, not good. And then I went today onto the Ancients banner to try to pull for Pierre, and same kind of luck, just nobody. I went to hard pity and they ended up giving me Thalin. So, and then I used my skill crystals to try to level Thalin up, because I seen someone on the top leaderboard using an A5 Thalin. So here's where we got first Lego, which had me pretty excited at the time. I was just, come on, give her to me. And Edith. I didn't have Edith, and honestly, she does have that pushback. So, but it just didn't really work out for me. So, we hop back onto the Diao banner, and we do about 150 pulls here before we jump back on. But I was going to make a video for the Ancients, but after this experience, I didn't even have the stomach to hit the record, or maybe I stopped the record halfway through when I was like, oh man, this is just not going well. So sometimes the luck is with you and sometimes it's not. I think already I'm just trying to get through these, just hitting that spam skip, getting a bunch of blues, which was nice. And then even after I got the banner hero, I still continued to try to pull for Rosalia. And I managed, I did all my, you get from the new Malric Keystones, from the level 3s and 4s, reds and golds anyway, you can get divine crystals. I got like 2 divines off of one level 4, and then I did a bunch of other ones and got a bunch of shards. So I kept finding a divine here, a divine there. We got a divine through the Oracle's trial. And then I was down, I had like 8 shards. And I did my last obsidian keystone. I believe they're called obsidian keystones. And it gave me 20 shards. So I had 28 divine shards, and then I was all out of diamonds from keep trying to pull for Rosalia on the banner, even after I had Valesi. So, and then I had 1 shard. I needed one. I got it from the Dwarven shop with the last of my diamonds. Sure as shit, they gave me Rosalia on the divine. So I did pick her up, but not before this atrocity. Just Yep. And then here was Valesi, which, and then, and to make even matters worse, because I didn't think I was getting Rosalia, but I was determined to get that 130k score. So I ended up using I ended up getting my Valesi A2. I ended up using a Soul Stone in her to get her A3, just to try to make up for not pulling Rosalia. And then we ended up pulling Rosalia anyways. So, and to be honest with you, the difference between an A1 Ezerith, an A5 Ezerith, an A1 Valara, and A5 Valara, basically my score before I had put 10 awakenings into my team was like 118k. I put 5 awakenings in, and now it's like 123k. So I don't know what they're expecting from me. And then I got Twyla here. So I mean, Twyla's a good pull. It gets her A1, and her A3. Her A3 will really help if you're trying to push that 60k, no Wukong, no Kagiri Abyss. She'll get the job done. So that was cool. But I mean, at this point, we're just if ifs and buts was candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, right? And it's just spamming it at this point. I hate using my diamonds half the time anyway, you know? So, yeah, and then of course that pops up, right? A cheap divine, but I'm out of money, so there'll be no summoning packs for this guy for a little while. So pretty much just, I guess we got our diamonds left, right? So clear out this inventory. Plus you get some for the hero training. There's a couple of rewards there, a couple of rares or whatever. And I almost forgot about Diao. I almost forgot we were even going for Diao. So it's a good thing I didn't only pull like 100 on the Diao banner and then just rage pull on the Rosalia banner and not get Diao. That would have been a mistake. So Diao's pretty cool. Ended up getting her A2 through a Soul Stone in her, and yeah, got her A3 now. Pretty good for Arena. And I'm trying to use her A3 again in Matrix. Do you think that A3 would get you some extra damage, right? Like percentage wise? Like one hero should be doing 20% more damage, which should net you so much more score. But it's just not the case. It's the demon soldiers that come out at the end of the fight there, they're just, everything's scaled so high, you're just not killing any of them. You're just not. You know what I mean? You can get lucky and save up your Ezerith and your Vierna executes for right at the end and hit one last execute and hopefully grab a few more of them. But yeah, so yeah. So good thing for Diao on this banner, because it is okay though. I'm okay. We're okay. But yeah, I never usually just keep on rage pulling. I usually save something for the next banner. But I had such high hopes for Rosalia, and they might have to change her range a little bit. They might have to make her painted trails closer together, because as of right now in Matrix, you're only the demon soldiers are only running over one of them, and she's just not working very well there. You would hope that she would work, especially under Ezerith. You'd hope that she would work, make a difference, you know, and she's not. She's doing, if I replace her for Honora, I do a little bit more, but that's only because I got Rosalia placing down that 25% magic res and pairing her with Valar on the other side. So not sure. I did run her in Conqueror, and she is absolutely clutch for that. Easy 1%, so I got a video for that. And then there's some options for GVG, but she might need her A1, and she might need to be paired with she might need her A1, and she might need to be paired with Ireless, because her rage is so slow to come back. Like, it so slow. So, but we're doing some testing now. I figured I'd throw out a summoning video. And my last few videos were really good luck, and then this one really bad luck. And yeah, the bad luck from this one, it extended even past the end of this video. Like, I was getting resources from every which way possible, you know, other than the cooking pot, because there's nothing in there, because I cleaned the cooking pot out last time. But there was a divine here, which really saved my bacon. So, because I mean, I don't know where I'd get another divine unless I good luck in the guild boss reward. So, pretty blessed for everything to have worked out as far as that goes. But yeah, I put another 100 summons in, and another probably 5 or 6 divines after this. And finally picked her up. Just trying to count to see if it's even possible for me to make enough summons before the end of the event to hit pity, you know. And then the divines come out. The divines honestly just are the worst. So I was fresh out of pity here, and when you're pulling on the divines, you're pretty much just hoping for the gold, right? You're really hoping you don't have to pull multiple heroes, because it's a lot of pity, a lot of going to pity, and then that's where your luck starts to add up. So at least it's only 12. So I mean, by 16 you should technically pull one. Unfortunately, we ended up getting who did we get? I can't even remember. Crotch, maybe? Yeah, Crotch. Crotch. Oh, that topped it off. That's what put me over. For sure it was. I'm sure of it now. Crotch? Really? Because then I knew what they were going to do. I knew I'd go right to pity again. And I did. Went right to pity again. Like, for as often as you get these, I mean, I don't know, but I agree with the pity being 12, but I think they should also have a higher chance each of getting a Lego. Like, right now, it's probably whatever it is. Maybe it's 5% or something like that. I would say it needs to be like 10%. I would say every 10 divines, you should be pulling a Lego. You know, it shouldn't be 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, you know, or 20. God forbid. They're just too, and they sell them in the store for like $45, you know, for one. You know, you get a little bit of diamonds with it, or whatever. That 3 divines was probably the best deal. That Ajax deal there is probably about the best deal I've seen in the store. So, for what they're worth, I mean, they're pretty worthless. Other than they're so helpful. I lost connectivity, I guess. All kinds of crazy. That's what I'll blame it on. I'll blame the session on the connectivity issues here. Dang it. A lot of Damon, you know. Gotta be one of the most worthless heroes in the game as far as epic. I think there's a couple places you can use him because of his cost. He's got low cost, so something like that. But yeah, they made me go to 0. And that was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Guild Wars just started. Pretty sure I took out a bunch of anger on a couple of crap attacks, so it was just a bad day, all said and done. And yeah, that is about it. Got the Diao, we got A1 Twyla, we got our A2 Valesi, but we didn't manage to pull Rosalia until I got her today, which was so many more resources into it. Like, I think I'm at pity for the rares again, so that's it, that's all. Hopefully this makes you feel better. If you had similar or maybe better luck, who knows? I don't know. Anyways, as always, if you stayed till the end, I appreciate your time. Thanks.